I'm on my way to play tennis again on Friday afternoon. Actually, it's around noon. There's a big Toyota North American headquarters. I'm really blessed so much. I've already done almost a 1,200 calorie burn at the gym, an hour and 20 minutes. I came home, had some water, had a few peanuts. Nuts are so good for you. And then I got a text saying, "You want to hit?" And it's Robert, who works at Texas Instruments.
Merge onto Texas 121 North, then use the left lane to take the ramp to Texas 121 North.
And we're going to meet at the courts at McKinney. It's about 100 degrees. And this is just so good, so great to work out on the Sabbath, before the Sabbath starts. And then to finish chores and bring in the Sabbath. Listening to NFL films. So I have a lot of good hitting ahead of me in the next hour and a half. Played good yesterday. I'm really, really stunned. I shouldn't be. That the Pope is taking on the Ten Commandments. We know that's where it's going. A couple of weeks ago, and I had read a little uproar about it, but I didn't really pay much attention to it. Now that I have, I'm just shocked. His statements, he's playing off the Ten Commandments against Christ. He has to, because Sunday is his day. It's their day, and they're going to use Sunday to bring everybody together. Climate change. And as things get worse, we haven't even seen the beginning of it. And the ugliest in people, well, you already seen it with the COVID. People that don't get the vaccine, and I have the vaccine. I got the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. But I don't criticize anybody that didn't, but they're being, people that don't get vaccine, they're being ostracized. They're going to be it's going to make life real difficult for them. Banned from restaurants, stores even, I'm reading. And you can see how people can change so fast when they begin to lose things or don't go their way. And we haven't even started a time of trouble yet that's coming. And there's no rapture. Nobody's going to be raptured. Christ isn't going to... Jesus doesn't come secretly and secretly take people to heaven. That's a doctrine that no Protestant reformer ever believed. It came about from a Jesuit because they knew that they were identified in Daniel and Revelation as the great counterfeit. So they invented this futurism is what it is. But Sunday is going to bring it all together. All the churches are going to come back to the mother church. They may not change some of their doctrine, but it's common doctrine that they'll find. Even Ellen White writes about it. Common doctrine of Sunday keeping and Spiritism. And all churches believe Sunday is the Lord's Day. And all churches believe that when you die, your soul goes to heaven. So you're going to see spirits, people already who say they can communicate with the dead. And these are all Satan's deceptions.
In 2 miles, take the exit toward Exchange Parkway, Craig Ranch Parkway.
The Bible says only God is immortal. And the Bible says you don't have a soul, you are a soul. There's no disembodied ghosts. But most churches believe that, and that's where you get other false doctrines like eternally burning hell forever. Imagine a God like that is gonna burn and torture people forever in hell if they don't go to heaven. It's such a lie. Ellen White calls it a monstrous doctrine, and I agree with her because I tested it to the Bible. But he's taking on the Ten Commandments and playing them off. And of course, the Bible says we're not saved by keeping the Ten Commandments, the moral law. But it says that if you love Jesus, you're going to do your best to keep his commandments. Not lie, not steal, not kill, not worship other gods, not commit adultery, not covet, not even covet. And we're all guilty
In
of
half
that.
a mile, take the exit toward Exchange Parkway, Craig Ranch Parkway.
I covet that new Ford Bronco, but it's not an obsession. It's just I admire it, and if the Lord blesses me, maybe I'll get one. I don't know. After you pay your tithes and offerings, and after you do everything you can to give back, He does reward.
Take the exit toward Exchange Parkway, then merge onto Texas 121 North.
There's a lot of rich Seventh-day Adventists who have a lot of money, and they just keep giving, and God just keeps blessing. But He'll take that tomorrow and they don't care. Take it. No, we don't care. We're not in it for that. But He does bless. And if you're faithful, He says, I'll fill your storehouse so it won't even hold anymore. And to be honest with you, that's kind of been our experience. And it's sad that people don't have the faith to pay tithe and offerings, and a lot of them are poor. And again, not the prosperity gospel. I don't buy that for a minute. Probably going to be more poor people saved than rich. Well, there are. But still, if God blesses you with something, you should return a tithe to Him. So it's that's where we're going with the Ten Commandments. He's going to start playing them off. We're not saved by keeping the Ten Commandments at all. All the good Sabbath keeping in the world isn't going to get you to heaven, just like telling the truth every year on your tax returns isn't going to get you to heaven. You do those things because you love Jesus, okay? And nobody does them perfectly. Only He was perfect. But that doesn't mean that you throw the baby out with the bathwater. Now I just saw a new Nissan Frontier in front of me. There it is over there. But you don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, and that's what the evangelicals have done with the Sabbath. They threw out the Ten Commandments because they couldn't handle the Sabbath. And I'm not talking about people. I'm talking about the preachers and the pastors and the leaders. And of course, we bear responsibility if we don't read the Bible for ourselves. That's what a Protestant does. So anyway, it's pre-Sabbath. Good tennis coming up. It's not going to be easy out there. I got water.
In half a mile, use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto Alma Drive.
An hour and a half in 100-degree heat in tennis. You try it at 863. Keep up with these guys. God willing, I can. And I'm happy about that. I'm very healthy because it takes work to
Use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto Alma Drive.
Take care now.